anytime. It's just part of what it is that would happen. I get it, people are afraid. I get it, some of the things that I said, people feel fear for me. But see, this life, for me, death is not when I can no longer breathe in oxygen or bring out carbon dioxide. Death for me is when I can no longer speak on the things I need to speak about because I am afraid of dying.
Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank. My people, wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end in this great country called Nigeria. The internet has gone agog as socialite AISHA Yesufu has escalated the recent failed assassination of her attempt, alleging that the President Bola Ahmed TINUBU's administration is doing all it can to intentionally suppress activists from speaking truth to power. Yes, she has gone ahead to accuse the President Bola Ahmed TINUBU's administration of being dictatorial like the General Sani Abacha's regime. This brings to bear the words of Don Brown that says, "An incident is just like the tip of the iceberg, a sign of a much larger problem below the surface." I'd like you to do well to listen to the words of AISHA Yesufu that has gained media attention, but please don't go anywhere. I'll be coming back to give you my full thoughts about it. Take a look.
This TINUBU legitimate administration that they're doing everything, going out there, arresting people, destroying people's businesses, doing everything they can to shut down people's business, people's mouths, turn people to faceless, nameless, and voiceless. I have been there before. I have seen it during Abacha's time. It was crazy, the kind of fear that was instilled in Nigerians, to the extent that we couldn't talk, we couldn't speak. People were afraid to even speak inside their bedroom because they felt that, Abacha was listening. There were rumors that Abacha had certain things, that he was listening to things, and there was fear. Palpable fear, you could touch it. People even speak about Abacha, you are afraid to. I see that is what is returning now. TINUBU thinks he can bring that back to Nigeria. That thing will not happen. Yes, before we were nameless, faceless, and voiceless. Yes, before they control literally everything from the economy to information and literally everything you could think about. They were in control of it. But there's a new dawn. There's a new generation. There's a new life. There's a new country. We might not have the food that way that we're supposed to have the food. We might not have the things, but we have certain things that are going for us, and one of them is that social media, which has democratized media. And let me say something, no matter how TINUBU thinks he can arrest people, no matter how TINUBU thinks he can buy people, he cannot arrest everyone and he cannot buy anyone. And I've always said something, if you kill me today, my voice will be louder. You know what? I have a lot of videos out there. That's why for me, I don't keep for tomorrow what I'm going to do today. I live my life to the fullest because I know I don't own the next second, neither do I own the next minute, talk less of the next day. So whatever it is that I'm going to do, I sit down and I do it and I put everything. I have a lot of videos. The day that you kill me, the day that I am dead, those videos will begin to have meanings. Now people watch them. I know when somebody is alive, nobody look at the person, just say, I bet she's just making noise, Joe. But the day that you decide that if it's okay, the day I die, on that day, every word that I have in those videos will begin to make meanings, and there are lots. And there's something lovely about the internet. The internet never forgets. There are many of them, and some have even forgotten I ever said anything on those things. People will unearth them. People will listen to them. It will motivate people. It will change people's mindset. That conditioning that has been done to tell us that we should be afraid of some charlatans who get themselves into office, it will begin to break down. It's a mindset thing. So let me tell you, I don't have fear. I'm a Muslim. I was born to die. The day they gave back to me was the day that I was born to die. And I come from a family where we discuss death. And with my faith, religion, death is nothing. It's a phase of life that every one of us must go through. And the only thing that we're always concerned about is that at the time that we die, may it be at the peak of our iman, may it be at the time when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is most pleased with us, may it be at the time when you'll be able to get agenda freedom. That is the main thing that concerns me. It's not the death itself, because death is inevitable. That's one of the things that they always use, that they want, what if they kill you? What if they arrest you? And on the issue of arrest, I've always said it not to do. Arresting me, you don't need to bother. You don't need to waste security. You don't need to use different security agencies. That should be waste of Nigeria's money. You don't need to use 10, 20, 15 security agents to come and arrest me. Just give an invite. Moi, AISHA Yesufu, the daughter of Ahmed Tijani Mohammed and Zainab Mohammed, the wife of Alleging Yesufu, the mother of Amir and Aliyah Yesufu. I will come and meet you in your office. I'll be there. If it's arrest, you want to arrest me, feel free. If it's to charge me to court, free. I would rather be in prison than to be out there not speaking, being afraid of charlatans who rig their way into office. I will never be afraid of any one of you. So whatever it is, if it will pauperize me, destroy all my businesses, destroy all my properties. My last child has finished university. My last child has finished university. I don't have a problem. If I cannot feed, I will drink water. If my business is not there, I've said it, I will put pure water on my head. I will walk on the streets of Nigeria. I will sell my pure water. I will look, I will say, Oga, come and buy pure water. But I will still get my big mouth. So those people, there are people who are afraid of, what if life, the poverty. I grew up in poverty. I watched my father lose everything in the twinkle of an eye and nothing. So I have no attachment to anything. Family, wealth, even life itself, because I know at any time anything can happen and you can lose everything. So for those ones, if that's the one that you think you can use, it will not work on me. And for the issue of people, people can be bought. Yeah, me, I am very cheap. My price is cheap. It is not expensive. All I want is good governance, accountability, and transparency. Cheap, very cheap. You don't need to spend billions of naira. You don't need to give me billions of naira contract for me to shut up and start praising you. You don't need to give me millions of naira for me to shut up and start praising you. You don't need to give me millions of dollars for me to shut up and start praising you. All you need to give me is good governance, accountability, and transparency, because I'm very selfish in a way. I don't want to help people. I want people to not need my help. I want people to have access to the good life that I have. So you see this thing on this Nigeria matter, I will repeat it. No Nigeria is more Nigeria than any Nigeria, and I will speak in my country, and nobody will make me silent or be afraid of anything. My life is in God's hands, and it's God that will determine when it happens, how it happens, and wherever, and I'm okay with that.
No Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. Remarkable words indeed. Now, when I went through some of the reactions of AISHA Yesufu's video, someone said that regardless of how much the media agencies have done their best to reprimand government agencies and the political class, there seems to have not been effective results so far. But here's what you need to understand. When President Goodluck Jonathan went ahead to deregulate the media, I stand to be corrected. But I can make bold to say that was the government shooting themselves in the foot. Now, but you can agree with me that when we had all those territorial TV that would only give reportage that is approved by the government agencies, you would understand that there was a lot of limitations. But the moment the government went ahead to deregulate the media, Nigerians took away the media from them. No wonder you can see the actions of government agencies like the like of Femi Gbetabiamila coming out to say they wanted to make some moves that would regulate the media and regulate the social media handles. But the truth is that at this point where we are, you hardly can regulate social media because we have a lot of people that are even in the diaspora reporting part-time, even getting information before even some other media agencies that are in Nigeria. And it's very easy for anybody to report any information from government agencies. Just go to a photocopying machine and get a document, snap it on your phone, post it. The world can see it from there. So the best advice that people have said to government is to ensure that they take the bull by the horn, to ensure they become accountable to Nigerians. In as much as the government must also understand the importance of constructive criticisms, because no government can actually do well without people constructively criticizing them, that's actually going to be putting them on their toes to ensure they do the right thing per time. Please, we'd like you to do what to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the words of AISHA Yesufu and the accusations to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration.